All right, Shabbat Shalom. This is GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another live lesson. As always, going to give all praises, glory, infinite honors by Shimmy.
Double
honor to the elder apostles, peace and blessings. Once again, salutation to the hopeful elect. All right. And this particular video is going to be pretty much on the basis of receiving your crown, man. Finishing up to get that crown, man. I might have something this, but hell with it, man. It's something that needs to be instilled in Jake in the note, man. We're in the final hour of this wicked kingdom. The only thing that you can do is finish the work of it. All right, you can't fall off and go back, man. You have to finish the job. All right. And any man that's not in that mindset of finishing the job, you just ain't fit, man. You're not fit for the kingdom. All right? Because at the end of the day, I said it before in a past video. All right, and I said it again. We've already been through hell. We already caught all type of pain and sorrow. You might as well get a reward for it, man. And that reward is that crown from off your Yahweh head, if Lord willing. Right? You might as well strive for the kingdom, man. And that happens with doing the work in its fullness, man. That's what the body, right? The body of men that you're around is ultimately with the inner workings of doing the Lord's work, man. All right. But you have to give me that Luke 9 first.
This is Luke 9, verse 62. I'll start at verse 61. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home at my house. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
One more time, Mike.
This is Luke 9 and 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
And no man looking back and putting his hand to the plow, putting your hand to the plow, all right, is doing the work. You was intertwined with the body, right? You fellowship with the body, within the body, all right? And then all of a sudden, you go back into the world. You get conformed back into the world where all the way back. You doing the same things that you once did. All right. You feel the things you want to you back doing them, man. Whether it be committing smoking, whatever it be. You're not fit. All right. You're not fit. One more time, Mike.
This is Luke 9 and 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, so if you do any of those things, you're not fit for the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? The Lord is not dealing with you if you back conform to the world. You're doing the things that you once were doing in the world, man. All right? You didn't fully stop doing the work to the Lord. All right? So what sense of doing the works or even going this long? I don't give a damn how long it's been. It's been 7, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, however long you've been in. You didn't got this far. Why not finish, man? Why not finish the crown? All right, get a reward for it, man. All the pain, heartache. All right, the bullshit you had to go through. Right. You might as well get a reward for it, man. Why go back? This ain't on no particular person. This is in the spirit. This is in general. It's like I say, this is in general, man. You brothers get a reward for that, man. Get a reward for the work that you're doing, man. All right. Don't let like the scripture says in Revelation, don't let nobody take your crown, man. Don't let no other doctrine. All right, other so-called brother, whatever they be, take your crown, man. and having you enticed and going back or following a particular guy, and get out your stance, man, with the word of the Lord. All right.
I got you something.
Okay, I was getting it up. Go ahead.
This Philippians 3:13. It says, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, meaning have seized upon, all right, to apprehend it. But this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
Yeah, and those things that are behind was the or were basically the things of the world, man. Those are the things that were behind. He was seeking what? The things that were what? Forward, he said?
The things that which are before him.
Yeah.
Like the things which are in front of me.
Right. Because we got to be, one thing that we're doing right now, man, as men of the Lord, all right, and those that are seeking after Yahweh Shai, man, we are actual planners. When I say planners, we're actually putting in for the future right here. We're not like 2/3. We're not like 2/3, because even Esau does this, man. Esau, we were talking about this earlier. Me and these brothers right here in a conversation. When you see Esau plans for the future. He has a 401k, IRA, and many other things. And he also has a will. All right, this leads himself a will where he can leave up all his golden nuggets, his money, to his babes, his children. So he plans for the future. Living for right now. You're not living like that, man. You have to plan for the future. So the thing that we're doing, stirring up these spiritual works, doing the work right now, we're planning for the future because we know that the kingdom is coming. All right, that Yahweh Shai is coming, man. All right, you have to be a planner. All right.
I got a little more. Philippians 3:14, and I won't get this word press right here. It says, I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's right. I press for the mark, man.
I got that word press.
You're going hard, man. Working
yeah,
been put in.
About to see it. Huh?
The body in the body. All right. Even when these cameras ain't off, it's work being put in, man. All right. Go ahead, Doc. You got it.
All right. This the word press in the Strong's.
Strong's G 1377.
Dioko. It says to make, to run or flee, put the flight to drive away, to run swiftly in order to catch a person or thing to run after, to press on, figuratively of one who in a race runs swiftly to reach the goal, to pursue in a hostile manner. Meaning, because David's saying Psalms 26, I follow the Lord hard. I like that one. It says, David saying Psalms 26, Zaquan, to that I follow after the Lord hard.
Go.
It says, in any way, whatever to harass, it says to pursue, to seek after eagerly, earnestly, endeavor to acquire.
And that's all you gotta do, man. Earnestly, man. What a hard effort, man. All right. And it's really no other thing. It's no other way in this thing. It's no going back. All right. It's like we're talking. If we were actually, in a sense, on a way going to the destination for the Lord, we're dealing with a car that has no rear view mirrors. And with the little mirror inside the car, the rear view mirror and the side mirrors, we don't have none of that, man. It is all about what's forward, man. All right. We're worrying about what we have coming. We're not worrying about what Esau plans on doing, what his thoughts are, and what his thoughts are planning on doing. We're thinking about the kingdom of heaven actually coming, man. Because there is a place that's going to be, which is already in the sense of, all right, through the Heavenly Father, we thinking about that place, man. Like we're seeking our own country, all right, and we're not looking back to falling back into the world, man. You give me whatever else y'all got too. Huh?
Good. To look in your rearview mirror when you're on the interstate, which we do check our mirrors, occasionally, but to look on your rearview mirror is like looking back into Babylon, which you're gonna bring out that Luke. You bought that Luke 9:62 out already, right? That's the look back. And when you look in your rearview mirror, it only take a second for you to crash the car that you driving. Like, you can look back in your rearview mirror and somebody get their brakes or debris fly in the interstate, and just like that, voila, you're in the spirit world, man, and you can't pursue your goal no more. So that's how pivotal this thing is, as far as looking ahead, man. Always keeping what? That tunnel vision, knowing what you looking for and striving for. But you got it right.
This is 1 Corinthians 9, I'm gonna start at verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain.
Yeah, run that you may obtain the prize. And that prize is ultimately the crowning from Yahweh Shai. Well, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And actually that penny, that's what the main goal is about, receiving that penny, which the penny represents the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. That's what we're in hot pursuit of, man. All right. By any means necessary, man. I rather you even if you got to go into the kingdom main and toe up, man, but you got it in the kingdom, man. By any means necessary. All right. Jake could take that out. Jake could take that out of full context,
Hey, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I could say, to back you up with the we pretty much are in a car with no side view or rear view mirrors to look back. What you said, Kaya, about having tunnel vision. Hey, when you run, what's the main thing you're focused on? Looking forward, going forward to get past that finish line. If you're in a race and you look back worrying about what the others in the race are doing, you'll get tripped up and fall over. So we got to keep our eyes single and just constantly keep going forward in this truth, not taking our hand off the plow, not looking back like Lot's wife. Because hey, this flesh in this world can easily take you out, as we can clearly see with a bunch of people that just constantly bug out worse and worse with each passing day. But this is verse 25.
These demons, last second of time, these demons in hot pursuit too. They doing their thing, man. They ain't no sense of slowing down, man.
This is verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
You want to say something about it?
I was just gonna say, hey, when you're temperate in all things, it means you're balanced and you're well measured in all things. You whenever things come your way, when you temper through this truth, through having your center balance, you're not going to fall off to the left hand or to the right hand into that wide path. You're going to keep going straight. You're going to see when.
I just added that. Go ahead.
You're going to stay balanced in all things and keep your eyes single with light in it going forward. You're going to know when those fiery darts come your way, know how to avert, just to keep running in that race and keep going forward, as it says. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we, an incorruptible, receive that incorruptible crown, receive that ultimate goal, being the first fruit, being of that elect number in the kingdom, getting crowned by Yahweh Shai personally, which is better than anything on this side, or any vain weak opinion your flesh gives you on this side that makes you look at, you may look at brothers with a side view eye. You may get puffed up in your own knowledge. Any of this old vanity bullshit. You got to keep your eyes straight, going, knowing what you're going towards, what that end goal is, to make anything that we're going through right now just completely insignificant.
And when you run it,
I'm about to say real quick, getting crowned by Yahweh Shai is like the ultimate adrenaline rush, man. And ever, like, what's your boy Tupac said? He said it's the sweetest thing, like revenge or whatever. It's like the most.
Yeah,
it's like skydiving. It's like skydiving, man. Get in a real fast car, man, and you're going like doing the dash. It's like adrenaline rush. It's like no other feeling. All right, that's what it is like for the men of the Lord, man. Right? And actually picturing that in your mind, receiving the crown from the most perfect man that was ever created, man. He himself putting his hand, salute you, however it may be. You know, I'm just picturing in my mind. You know, a salute. He actually having that gold crown and putting on your head, man. You feeling the actual coating of the metal. You got it from the man. It's no other. I'm getting goosebumps right now, man. There's no other feeling like that, man.
If
It's like I never skydived. I heard some shit. It's like jumping out of a plane, you know, miles up in the air, man. It's like no other feeling, man. Go ahead,
if I could say, not only are you going to receive a crown, but your works, your troubles, and your hardship, as long as you endure, they're going to be documented for eternity. Everything you're doing right now is going towards that end goal of leaving behind that eternal memorial of righteousness.
That's right. That's right. I think you were saying something too, huh, Kaya, or something like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that when Raya said, as far as running in a race, when you running in a race and you in lanes, there's no need to look to the side. Like all it would do is then slow you down, because you'll have to get the balance of running. You running at full speed and you do this like this. That means you by default automatically take acceleration from yourself, because you can't see the traction of your run. You know, you ain't in your full stride no more with your head down. That's why when they come out the thing, they have their head down. Jake don't really put his head up to mid run, you know, to see where he's running. You know, you gotta do it.
Jake staggering all in other people's lanes and shit. You're not worried about yourself, man. All right. And when you put your head down, that's why the Lord talks about doing the work body, man. Keeping your head down, you can get more thrust and adrenaline to go, man. You're not worrying about, you know, too much other camp shit, you know, what they're doing. I'm focused on my house and my house only, man. That's the house of GMS. And ultimately, my house of what camp I am, man. I'm worried about the embedment of the brotherhood, man. All right?
Hey, you got to have those, like Kaya was saying, if you look to the left or the right, that's going to decelerate your speed and take you off balance. You got to be like those horses that have those blinders on the side to where they can't even look left or right. All they can do is look forward. You got to have those spiritual blinders on you.
Right.
A lot of times when you keep yourself busy, you don't have no idle thoughts in your head about demons to run with, man. You're keeping yourself busy within the brotherhood, man. Doing something. All right? But I think it's another one. Give me that Susanna. I'm gonna get that one out of the way.
This the history of Susanna, chapter 1, verse 22. I'm gonna read 22 as all heavy. Then Susanna sighed and said, I am straitened on every side. And Susanna was being harassed by two men, pretty much. You know, I'm gonna just say it out, bro. They was trying to run a train on her, bro. Right? It says, for if I do this thing, it is dead unto me. And if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands. It is better for me to fall into your hands and not do it than to sin in the sight of the Lord, man.
Right. That also, you got to take that in a sense with the Lord too, man. It's better to fall in the hands of the Lord and then to just walk and just quit. All right, fully. You know, I just use that one in a sense when you think about it with the Lord, man. Even David said that. David, Israel, what did he say first off the bat? When the Lord like, look, man, you know it's about to come down, right? He's like, look, if anything, Lord, I'd rather fall in your hands, all right, than in the hands of my enemies. Because for us knew what the enemy is gonna do when they get their hands on us, man. So I'd rather fall in the hands of the Lord, man. I'd rather actually, you know, put up for a better effort to keep going and quit. Nobody likes a loser, man. Nobody likes a quitter, man. You playing the Madden, you whooping the guy ass, you score that 21, what happens? The game frees up. This nigga got off, man. And you up there like, oh man, this nigga, man. And all right, you know, I see brothers that play pool and shit, and the guy in the middle of the game, man. Like checkmate and shit. Who wants to deal with a guy like that? That's a quitter.
That's pathetic.
Yeah. You just quit, man. Same thing when you got Howard Shot. Howard Shot don't deal with a quitter, man. Hey, sometimes you got to take that ass whooping, man. You know, like what your boy say, penitentiary rules in effect. In the penitentiary, you know, the guy might be bigger than you, stronger than you, but the effort, you know, at least you fought him. You know what I'm saying? At least you caught hands with him. He respect you now. But nobody respects a guy that's gonna lay down, get beat up, in your head, lip bleeding and shit, and you quit. Every time you come in the damn in the on the yard or in the child line, man, they gonna fuck you, man. Nobody respects a quitter.
For real.
You know?
Hey,
I got something.
Got it.
I got a precept.
Yeah.
You want to make a point, Ryan?
I was just gonna say they got that saying in the world. It's not the dog in the fight; it's the fight in the dog.
Right.
Yeah. This Psalms 73 and 25, because like just the circle, the premise of the video is all about continuation, man. And sometimes continuation get hindered. But that don't mean you stop continuing at all. Call like, man, I don't want to continue no more. You know, just because a hindrance have attempted to block your stride, man. Like you got to keep going. Y'all, you play football. You know, there's been times I was running the ball and Jake ain't have a full tackle on me. Like he had like one arm on me, and I could run through his arm if I keep running. You know, like far as to break the tackle, man. You know, you just saw in football, Jake done been wrapped all the way up, and then Kamara slide out of it. You like how he got out of that? Like they had two dudes on him. He kept running through with their lower talk, standing low to the ground running. But this Psalm 73 and 25, it says, "Whom have I in heaven but thee?" There's a question mark. "And there is none upon earth that I desire besides thee." And when your desire is towards something, all right, if your desire is in heaven, all right, to reap the things of immortality and a crown, you got to have in your mind, say, whom have I in heaven but thee? Meaning, what else I have besides the Lord that's in heaven, man, that I could get up there and get to him, all right? There's none on earth that you should be desiring besides what the things of heaven hold, the kingdom of righteousness or the kingdom of Yashala hold for you, man. That should be your only pursuit. You got it out.
Yeah. Not quitting, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because we know it's a lot of guys that we once had with us, man, that is where's Waldo, man? Like where are they now, you know? And Jake Mind said it's not even about continuing the word, man. That should be a bad feeling, man. Knowing that you quit on the Lord. The Lord sit up there and all that. I mean, you can read it, you know, all the things that happen when it comes to the Lord being put on the cross, man. We know the what happened before he actually got put on the cross and pierced on the side. All right, they beat him beyond recognition of any man that you can ever name or even think of, man. So he did that for us. And all he asked us to do is teach the word, endure hardness like a soldier. All right, keep enduring and all right, and basically this is your lot until I come, man. Which is a small, easy task, but yet Jake, you get some guys that get this towards me spirit like it's so much hard, man. It's not that hard, man. Ain't that much been asked of us, you know. That's what I want to say in tongue tied. But it's been asked of us, man. Why not do it for Yahweh Shai, man? All right. Why not go hard, man?
Yeah.
Nobody respects nobody like a quitter.
I got that.
You might as well, like I said earlier, you might as well get a reward for all the pain and heartache that you have endured in this side of America, man. You might as well get a reward for it. You done been this long in the truth. All right. however many, I don't give a damn how many years you've been in. 3 years, 4 years, 5, 10, 15, 20, right up to the apostles. You got to get a reward for that, man. All right? Almost 40 years plus in. Why quit now, man? It don't even make sense. You already gone through the whole goddamn thing. Go ahead, huh?
Hey,
You had something?
hey, hey. Psalm 63 and 8 say, my soul followeth hard after thee.
All right.
That go what I was saying, bro. I know I initially said Psalms 26, but it's Psalm 63 and 8. My soul followeth hard after thee. Thy right hand holding me. So when you go hard for the Lord hold you up. He protect you. He provide for you. He increase you. He bless you. He keep you. So, you know, because the Lord knows those who's going hard for him, Mark. He created the souls to serve him, to fill out, to carry out his will. So you're going to tell me the Lord don't know who's really going hard for him? He knows who's going hard, man. Because Jacob go hard for anything else. Vainglory, earthly consolations. Jacob chase that shit, man. But when it come down to chasing immortality, Jake, oh man, too much strict shit come with that. Oh man, y'all too strict. Oh, you part of GMS? Man, y'all strict over there. You know, y'all can't fuck bitches. Y'all can't do. Come on, man.
That's not even true, man.
That's not even true.
It's not even true, man.
Yeah, but the stigma
not true, man.
Yeah, the stigma that comes with, you know, what it shows is a testament of order that we dealing with, man. We dealing with order, which all things are done decent in order. But when Jake hear order, Jake by default become antagonized by it, off the go, like, yeah, boo, you can't even get no, you can't even grow your hair, you can't do nothing over there. Well, good, serve the Lord then. That's all you need to be doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I say all the time, Jake hate discipline, man. All right, and Jake know. Now a lot of these Jakes know what happens when you put those 3 letters on your name, the G, M, and S. Discipline comes behind that, man. Responsibility, all right. You know, accountability, man, comes behind that, man. I got one too. Let me break it down. This is hold on, let me see. Paper all folded up. Second Timothy 4 and 6. All right, it says, "For I am ready to be offered in the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day.
Right.
And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing."
That's right. Because the Lord say, blesses the child who can take chastening, man. Because on the way of getting that crown, it's gonna be a tall order, a straight you're gonna have to go through. And Jake know that. Jake want everything easy though. Jake don't want a test that fire and water on each side. He don't want to walk that straight narrow, man. All right. That's the way
funny you said that. It's funny you said that. You know, when we was coming up, all right, when we was coming up from being young kids, young children up to now, I don't like that word kids, you know, but anyway, we had to face the fact when we get on different teams, we had to have competition, man. You know, and we couldn't shy away from it. Even in the projects, you had competition. Things you had to, you know, bigger kids that you had to deal with. You had to deal with that. But now it's like young boys don't want to deal with competition, man. They shy away from the shit. That's why even you look at different things in the league now. You got guys that they have 8 different guys that join one team in order to win the championship. One person, man. It's shit crazy. You know, you have one guy jump on an album, or 20 guys jump on one song together, man. Right? It's supposed to be this particular guy's album. Nobody wants competition. Everybody wants to play the good guy role. You know what I'm saying? But this is what's going on, though. You know? Wait, I'm trying to fix this shit.
You got it, right?
Oh, kind. Hey, just to back up what the elder brother was saying, no, at the end of the day, nobody likes a loser. Nobody likes a quitter or a sore loser, a weak person, or anything like that. So, how much more Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, especially with when you read the scriptures and they tell you what the reward is. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts or maybes about it. It's a definite thing. All you got to do is keep your hand on the plow and keep going. Hey, as what Paul said, I ran a good race and I did everything I needed to do. Hey, whether you make it all the way or whether you're put to death on this side, as long as you know, however you go out, you gave it your best. You can rest easy and know that you were in that spirit of a winner. You're in that spirit of the power that created you, the power that didn't give up or quit, but did exactly what they said they were going to do and receive the just benefits for it. But as for the people that don't, as for the people that get weak, whether it comes from not wanting to follow protocols or they just get weak through their own vain deceits, you deserve every negative connotation that's going to come your way, especially in the kingdom when your memorial is that of somebody who took their hand off the plow and was a loser and a quitter and who gave up everything. When you actually see the kingdom for anything that was vain and worthless and corruptible on this side. But this is Luke chapter 14. I'm going to start at 26. If any man, and this is Yahweh speaking, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
You gotta hate your. Hey man, that's how heavy this thing is. You gotta hate yourself, man. And right, and I always bring this out. You gotta get it out. The word hate, right? To get a. It doesn't mean to actually hate yourself. You beating yourself up, physically beating yourself up, cutting yourself, running head first into a wall. Not that type of hate, but it means to love less. All right, you gotta love. When it comes to Yahweh Shai and Yahweh and the works of the Lord, you have to love you have to love those things, including yourself, less than the Lord, man. All right.
Kind of. It's Strong's G3404 Maseo to detest, especially to persecute, by extension, to love less.
Yeah, to love less. So that don't actually means to hate. To hate your mother, because you got people out here saying, hey man, I hate you. You know, cussing your moms out and shit. You going off, man. You doing in that, cussing your pops out, and you know the scripture says hate you. It don't mean that type of hate. It means it means actually, for example, if it came down to doing the work or going to the store with your mother, I want to go do the work. All right, mom, you can get that by yourself or get someone to help you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do the work of the Lord, man. I'm not going to miss a weekend or whatever the time to get down for the Lord, for you. It sounds cold, but it's just that just how it is, man.
That's what.
And many other men have done it. The different forefathers we have, they have done it. They asked the Lord a question in the Bible. Hey, Lord, we have forsaken all. What shall we receive for this? Right, but read it out. You got another one.
John, verse 27. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Lest haply, after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Yeah, it's actually talking about the works of the Lord, man. Anybody, really. Because if you got a street building a house and then next thing you see that guy across the street, he getting, he came out there with all the tractors and the equipment, cranes and lumber and bricks, concrete truck. You see him, that boy building a big ass house. And then a month from now, you see him, and all that shit getting put back in the truck. You go over there, hey man, what's going on? Man, I ain't had the bread for me. Got too much for me. You gonna like, oh, this motherfucker. You gonna talk shit? You gonna say some shit about him like this guy here, man. Same thing with the work, man. You have to. That's why I tell all the time. when it comes down to this work, man, you have to pray and hope and pray that the Lord give you endurance, man. Give you endurance in this thing. Did not gas out. You don't go too slow in this thing. You don't go too fast to gas yourself out. That you right there in the line. Like it's like when you see doing 800 meter, 400 meter. You don't want to go too fast because what gonna happen? You're gonna gas yourself out the first lap. You got a couple more laps with it, you know. You don't want to because them guys gonna leave your ass because they're on a good pace. But you want to be right there in the pack, man. So when they go down to the last lap, you can pull away, get enough strength and power to pull away from the pack and go to the finish line, man. All right, that's what it's about. Pray for endurance, man. Especially in these last days that you endure that. So whatever demons get on you, you're gonna meet demons, man. The more you gain knowledge of the Heavenly Father, the more you gain and break off those different things off the world, different personalities that you are trying to shake off from the world and the way of thinking of the world. Demons are going to gain more and more on you, man. It's evident because if you're not in the truth, gaining scripture knowledge. You got to be gaining scripture knowledge. You learn responsibility as far as growth. If you gonna meet demons. They're gonna come at you. They're gonna come at you through your family, women, all right, body afflictions, all right, you name it, even mental sometimes. A mental demon to get on you, make you know the scriptures, they make you forget. You know, forget things, man. Forget scriptures. All right, you gotta pray for endurance. All right, and ultimately to endure these coming days, man. The Lord grant us the ability to be safe, man. Because it's not on us, man. It's not on our bodies. I got the biggest, strongest body. I can outwit an Edomite. I can outshoot an Edomite. Nah, it's ultimately up to the Most High, man. What told Ezra that? You know, I can find it. One of you brothers speak real fast. I'll find it, Lord willing. Let me get it.
Hey, pretty much, man. Everything's about, as the elder brother said, praying for endurance. Most of all, out of everything, because hey, look at how long the elder apostles have been preaching for, almost 40 years. And imagine how many people they've seen come and go, how many stars they've seen shine the brightest and then just peter out. But hey, they've steadily gone forward, and they're at the moments they've been waiting for 40 years ago. So how much more us well, I'm not going to say how much more us, but you get what I'm saying. Brothers that recently came in and have been in for such a short time, but you've seen the prophecies come to pass right before your eyes. Everything you've been reading about. I think about it like this. You read about the rewards and everything that comes with enduring. And when you read and see that you got to go through the hard times first, but the fact that you're seeing these prophecies that were said to take place before the prize comes lets you know that this is the truth, and everything like the Most High is keeping His word. All you got to do is keep up your end of the bargain. I mean, you really can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, man. You know, I give it to the elder apostles, man. They got a set of lungs on them, man. They got some wind behind them, man. You know, they have endured the bullshit. You know, all type of things, man. All right. You know, the persecution, being arrested. All right. You know, losing. Because I'm gonna say this: there's times where you lose brothers, man. All right. Men fall off. You lose brothers sometimes, but you gotta have the willpower to keep going too, man. You know, whether the guy actually go back into the world, or the guy actually, you know, sometimes a man perish, man. You have to get the willpower to keep going and not stopping. I always bring the analogy up about a man falling off next to you. You got to take his dog tag sometimes, man, and keep going, man. The fight's still on. Mortars and bombs and grenades are still being thrown, man. Airdrops and shit and napalm, all that shit still ain't got time to pause and boo-hoo and stop it. You, man. You got to stay in the fight. It's a battle going on. It's a spiritual battle going on right now. The next chapter is physical, man. Can you endure? Can you endure? Cause we on a pad, all right. We on a collision course, all right. Spirit will eat him, man. All right? And Edom gonna play dirty. He don't. You gotta understand this devil don't play fair at all, man. He don't play fair at all, man. So he's gonna come at you. He's gonna come at you all type of ways, physically, mentally, and he's gonna go there. He's gonna hit you with low blows. Are you ready for the low blows? You ready to put your picture up on the TV in your local town? The bad guy, the bad guy. You know, are you ready for that? Right, them black vans following you, man. Are you ready for that, man?
And then
It happen. It will happen. All right, you gonna quit then? Or maybe you gonna quit when he roll in the big guillotine. Ron, bring it in. Pull out the guillotine. Got that big ass bucket waiting for your head to roll in there, man. You gonna quit? You gonna quit? And he got from whatever goddamn assault rifle to your head, man. You gonna quit then? Hey, I'm tripping. I ain't about this no more. Shit, let me check it. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. You good with this or not, man? You in? You know? Line me up with one of them. Shit, line me up, man. What you got for me, man? No?
and they got a
10 toes down. What you about to say? Like,
Which
Go ahead,
one of the elders? Orion? I'll go after you.
Okay. I was just gonna say they got a scene from that movie 300 where you got one of the Spartans and one of the other Greeks. They're in a scouting party looking to see how many of the Persians are there, and they both see that it's like a massive armada, hundreds of thousands of men. And the one Greek you can tell he's scared in his face, but then the Spartan starts laughing, and the guy looks over at him and is like, "What? How can you laugh at this? Look at this insurmountable force we're coming against." And the Spartan just looked at him and said, "I can only pray that there's somebody worthy enough down there to give me what us Spartans call a beautiful death." Like he was with the shit, and the worse things got, the more his spirit built up and he could shine. In a sense, you got to be like that with how terrible the times are going to be.
Right. Is which one of the elders would not stay in this honor? He said, "Why would I stay in my honor in my old age like this? Saying I have lived my life out to be righteous, and that I stay in my honor for those who are following me in righteousness. They're gonna stay in their righteousness, man. If they see out this long, was it Eleazar or Matthias? It was one of them. I forget. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna go get it, man. I ain't gonna just kind of sit in and kind of swing at it. I'm about to get it now, bro. This is huh?
I was just gonna say, while you're looking for it, look at how much of a memorial he left behind for us today. Imagine if in that story he had given up. That's what we would have read about. But we saw like the strength that elder had to endure with his integrity to the end and have to take the lot that he had to go through.
Yeah, this Sirach 33. Get a quick precept. This Sirach 33. I'm gonna read 20. All of it is good. The point is in 22 and 23. I'm gonna read 22. It says, "In all thy works, keep to thyself preeminence. Leave not a stain in thine honor," man. And when we're working in the Lord, so you got to keep that preeminence of not staining yourself. All right, because a honorable debt is exalted in the kingdom of heaven, especially knowing you died for righteousness. Yahushua did that. So he got a what? His debt was a memorial of a righteous debt because he died in righteousness. And there's many other men who died in righteousness in the scriptures. It says, "At the time when thou shalt end thy days and finish thy life, distribute thine inheritance," man. So you gotta distribute a righteous inheritance. You want to set an example. If you got a son that believe in the truth, or he's looking up to you or whatever or not, you want to show him that you ain't gonna quit on the Lord. He might be working in the law with you, or following your steps and learning and looking at you. And if he just see you give up, he'll be like, bro, like, what the fuck you leave me to do? You want me to keep my honor when you was dishonorable?
Hey, there's a picture out there with some lion. It's a lion. It's a like a adult. It's like a adult lion. It's a little cub, and it says, "Never forget who's watching." Meaning, it talks about quitting. It says, "Never forget who's watching." So the same thing with the Lord's elect. Like the brother said, imagine if he would have quit. What that would have left us, man? We would have been doomed.
Yeah.
Would it be
You're
doomed?
right. I got it. It was Eliezer. The second man. All right,
I got this one line. I got this one little line.
You got it. Go ahead.
2:5-4 it says, "But if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trump that the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night, and the moon twice in the day." And that ultimately, I brought it out. Going back to what I said, the Most High has the ultimate last say so. You know, you better be damn sure pushing for it, making a hard statement. You know, getting his attention. Hey, that boy want to live right there, man. Check him out. He's going hard, man. He ain't
huh?
Hey, because one thing we see down here, man, even when it deals with sports, you gotta have that dog in you, man. Or we know that lion in you, man. You know about the dog, right? Y'all know about that dog having that dog in you, right?
Fucking right. You gotta have that Mamba mentality. You gotta have that Kobe in you, man. You know that Jordan, that killer. Like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you without killing you. Even though I can't kill you, I'm trying to kill you, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, I'm still trying to kill you. But this second Maccabees 6:18, it says it was Eliezer. Eliezer, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, and of well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth to eat swine flesh. But he, choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination, spit it forth and came of his own accord to the torment, as it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things as are not lawful for love of life to be tasted. But they had the charge of that wicked feast, for the old acquaintance that they had with the man, taking him aside, besought him to bring flesh of his own provision, such as lawful for him to use, and make as if he did eat the flesh taken from the sacrifice commanded by the king. So they try to mouthpiece him and say, look, just act like you eating it because you so honorable in your in your integrity and serving the Lord. If you just look like you eating it and you could eat your own meat, that pretty much get the people to follow you or follow that wicked custom. But rather they even show an image of going off. This is what he said, that in doing so he might be delivered from that and for the old friendship with them with favor. But he be considered discreetly, become his age and the excellence of his ancient years and the honor of his gray head, whereon was come, and his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law made and given by the Most High. Therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straight ways to send them to the grave. For it becoming not our age, said he, in any wise to dissemble, whereby many young persons might think that Eliezer, being 80 years old and 10, which means he was what, 90, huh? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, were now gone to strange religion. And so they, through mine hypocrisy and desire to live a little time and a moment longer, should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to mine old age and make it abominable. For the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead. That's the same thing Susanna said.
Right.
Wherefore now, manfully changing this life, I show myself such as one as my age requireth, and leave a notable example to such as be young to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws. And when he said these words, immediately went to the torment. Like, I ain't taking my time to go die. I'm going, show y'all I'm going to die in my integrity, man. You see? Because honor is not with the gray head. The gray head, man. Honor, Salakia. Honor the gray head, the gray hairs, Salakia. It's not honor. Like, let me get that. Like to live a long age, this Salakia. This is Wisdom of Solomon 4:9. It says, but wisdom is the gray hair unto men, and an unspotted life is old age. So his age being unspotted, what is his age required that he keep his righteousness? It was wisdom until his gray hair, man. Just because a man got gray hair on his head, that don't make him wise, man. But an unspotted life in that gray, having that gray hair being righteous as he lived, that's what make him wise, man. You got to do it.
Yeah, ultimately, Eleazar,
Eleazar.
I got a little more too.
Yeah, he didn't cop out, man.
Yep.
He didn't even the image of seeing him like he didn't cop out, man. He didn't quit. All right. He went with his move, man. He went 10 toes down. He went out with some integrity, man. All right, go ahead. He got a little more than two, like down to 30.
Yeah, dude. It's in Wisdom of Solomon 4:8, it says, for honorable age is not withstanding in the length of time. So you can't say, well, I'm 103, you know, because you know how men come to the block. Man, look, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm 75. How old you is, young brother? Man, you're on the wrong type of time, man. It says, for honorable age is not that withstanding in the length of time, nor that is measured by numbers of years. But wisdom is the gray hair to man, and an unspotted life is old age. I had left that out. That's supposed to go with it, you know. But you want me to get that?
What's up?
The Maccabees, you say they got more in it, huh?
Right.
I jumped off.
He gonna get back on their ass in 30. You know, 30 and 31. You gotta go at 29. Second at 6 and 29.
Right. Yeah, this is 6 and 29. It's they that led him changing the goodwill. They bear him a little before into hatred, because the foresaid speeches proceeded as they thought from a desperate mind. But when he was ready to die with stripes, he groaned and said, it is manifest unto the Lord that had the holy knowledge that whereas I might have been delivered from death, I now endure so pains in my body by being beaten, but in my soul am well content to suffer these things because I fear him.
Go ahead, 31.
And thus this man died, leaving his debt, as we read today, for an example of a notable courage and a memorial of virtue, not only to young men, but into all his nations. So Eleazar probably out here right now.
Yeah.
He probably go that again.
Yeah, and ready to go again, man.
Yeah, and ready to go again. Mine made up already. You got
mine made up, man. That's all you brothers and you sincere sisters out there gotta be, man. You gotta hold it 10 toes down. You can't cop out, man. Can't quit. Ain't no quitting this thing. Hey, man. It's like the mafia, for real. Blood in and blood out. There's no way out but your blood being shed. Because guess what? A man's blood was shed for us. In order to be enlightened, in order to be committed to the understanding of the Lord. So there's no way you can say I quit, I punched my card, I can't do this no more. No, blood has to be shed. And guess what? Your blood. You got to be put to death on this side, man. And who wants to go through that? You know, I mean, if you got to, and for righteousness' sake, cool. But who wants to go with no honor, man? You know, no. You don't get. It's like doing tours in the army. You done went to Fallujah. You done went to Afghanistan. All right, you done did all that gunplay. And got shot. You seen men die down beside you. But then you get to the ceremony, and it's no those little badges. What are you talking about? The little
Purple Hearts.
The Purple Heart. You ain't get no Purple Heart. You ain't get nothing. You ain't get nothing for it, man. That's a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
I said that wouldn't plague your mind. It should plague your mind, man.
You know, plague your mind.
Yeah, you should go out. Hey, man, you should want to get something for this thing, man. You should want to go out strong if need be. All right.
But that's standing in the way of Jake. You ask Jake, what are you in this thing for? That's a real life question. Must be asked amongst the brotherhood, bro. What are you really in this thing for, bro? You know, because even videos, brother was like elders, doing videos like everybody in this thing ain't down for this thing, man. Gotta know what's inside you, man. You gotta know what you laboring with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the truth. And that go before me. That's that, I'm the one saying it. It goes to myself first. Like, and I'm not excluded from that. You gotta know who laboring with you. Is they really laboring for righteousness, or they really laboring for accolades? Or do they really want a crown, or they just want to sit it down, man? Like that's it. You gotta do, bro.
Yeah, man. That's the truth, man. Yeah, I'm down for Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai. I can care less. I can care less about we use the camera. I'm about to say this. We use the camera for, to show that we're doing the works, and ultimately if something come out there, but I can care less about a camera. I can care less about views, man. As long as two men watch, long as the two men are watching, I can Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, I can, who gives a damn, man. All right, but we do it decently in order. We do this work how it was brought down to us, man. Which is the right way, man. It's never been a problem doing it the right way. All right.
That's right.
And I say you have to love something. All right, you got to be willing to die for it too, man. All right.
Yeah.
If you truly love something, your kids, all right, even craft, like I said, me, I can draw and paint, do all this shit, but you got to be willing to die behind that too, man. Your craft, your the thing that you give a damn about. You got to be willing to go all the way out for it, man. And guess what? This is a part of that. Right? This is giving their lives, All right, men have given their lives for this thing. All right. This is easy. Whole makeup, huh?
Salakis, go ahead.
I can hear you.
It's easy for a man who, he in his spirit, he just coming in to tell a brother like, on side, hey man, I'm ready to die for this. And to death, you staring down that barrel of death, man. You're on that guillotine. It's easy to, it's easy to throw words around when ain't no debt. Yeah, ain't no pressure on you. Like any man could say, "Oh, I'm standing there." Until it's time to stand in there, bro. You got it.
Yeah, that's true, man. We see, hey, man, we didn't see Jake talk that jazz shit all the time, man. Jake be talking that jazzy shit all the time. All right. But soon as a nigga come through with slugs and tattoos out that life on his Jake bitch up, man. All right. And that nigga ain't about no smoke. All right. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, come on.
Jake, you see, like, hey, man, put hands on this nigga, brother. He over there shaking like a 57 Chevy, man. But you, come on, man, you ain't ready to die, man.
Jake saying he love you and show you everything but love. Man, I love y'all. They haven't showed you no love yet. Fuck, what the fuck, man?
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We the elect, man. It's no quitting with the elect, man. The elect gonna get it, man. No matter what, there's no quitting them. In the Lord's beloved. All right. You had anything else I told you to get?
I got that Hebrews.
Yeah, the Hebrews 10 and I think 38.
Con. 38 and 39.
Yeah.
This is Hebrews 10 and 38. Now the just shall live by Con.
9 to 29.
29.
Yeah.
This is Hebrews 10 and 29.
No, get 28, but read the 29. I mean, my bad. 38, 39. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm tripping out.
This is Hebrews 10 and 38. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
Yeah, man. Drawing back and going into the world, quitting. All right? Well, it's nothing else in the world, man. It's nothing else for us to talk about with people in the world or deal with in the world. It's all vanity. It's all nothing, man. All right? The women don't talk about the same things that we talk about in here. The men don't even talk about the same thing we talk about in this thing of ours, man. What fellowship we have with them? What we have in common with them? Nothing. All right. So why go back? There's nothing else to go. You really gonna go back when you go back, because when they seen you change your look, all right. You change your dietary. You change yourself for as things you eat. You were pressing them at one particular time about serving the Lord. Now that you back sitting on the same couch with them, you're gonna be a laughing stock, man. Hey man, check it out. Your boy up in the house with us. And you sitting there with a damn a camel. What they call that shit? The camel. What they call those cigarettes? Huh? Yeah, humpback camel, man. A little camel cigarette.
Yeah,
Cigarillo. You back with them same guys that you was once pressing, talking about the Lord gonna kill them and how wicked they are, man. That you gonna be left side. And one of them wicked niggas will tell you, you back with us now, huh? Phase, huh?
Yeah, you can't go back. Jake watching you. Jake is watching you at the barbershop and your local corner stores and shit. Jake know you out there serving the Lord. And Jake gonna know you came back in the hood doing the things that they doing, and they gonna play on you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you should if you get any thoughts of going back into the world and living like these people, you should really be disgusted with yourself. Like that, it just comes down to that. Like, you should,
yeah, man, I'm gonna say this. If you go really back in the world, you might as well, bro, just go ahead and offer yourself for the Lord, man. You know?
Yeah.
Just go catch you a high bridge, a high skyscraper, all right? A busy day on the freeway, you know, and handling your business, because you know what's gonna come. The Lord's gonna grind you in the powder, man. He's gonna do something real nasty to you, man. Which when you go do it to yourself, he got you doing it. Really and truly. You know, man, you don't want to go out like that. You want to go out with honor, man. All right, because it's true, like the brother, I think the brother Raya said earlier, man, your works follow you. So you're gonna still be honored that they got the man that was willing to die, all right, for Yahushua. He did die for Yahushua. All right. He did put in the work for X amount of years. All right. With men on side of him, man. And you're gonna be honored. You're gonna be a memorial about you, man. It's gonna be a story told about you. All right. And then we as in the Lord, we want all that, man. Everything in a bag of chips. We want all that, man. I want Lord willing. Lord willing, I want to see it straight way in. I want to see him be put to death, the sea of glass, the wilderness, and walk fresh into the kingdom, man. Lord will.
See the downfall of your enemy.
Yeah,
Nothing a man want to see more than the downfall of his enemy, man.
Hey, because I'm the type of guy, if I'm watching a movie Life, I'm gonna watch the whole movie. I'm gonna wait for the credits and I'm gonna watch the bloopers, man. That's the most funny part. The same thing with this thing of ours. I want to see it all through, man, to the end. All right, but go ahead, finish that 39. That's a banger.
Hebrews 10 and 39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
Yeah. Go back to perdition. I already know what perdition means, but get perdition now.
That's that word.
We are not of them. You know, they're not even honored to be called anything. We not of them. Who's draw back, man? There's no need for us to draw back. We got the plate. We got the paper right there. We know the end of this thing, man. Huh?
You don't want head down in day 12, you know.
Oh man,
nobody wants that. Man, I was serving the Lord, man. Man, bro.
Hey, like your boy with the dreads the other week. Remember that week? You tell him, say, bro, where you been at? Man, the troop was following. What did he say? The troop was pursuing him?
No, he said the troop will follow me. Jake said the troop wasn't following him. He said, I'm trying to follow the troop, but it wasn't following me, man. I just grabbed my gun, start handling my business. Say, man, Jake crazy as a motherfucker, bro. Jake, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The troop wasn't following me. I ain't never heard that before.
Real quick, that brother question right there: is it wrong to want to live and not die? Question mark. Hey, living right now, spirit we living. This is to really live right here, man. What we're doing,
wrong.
Serving the Lord. This is actually living. Just
right.
Wake up in the morning, and breathe, your stomach going in and out, you're breathing air. That's not living. You've been mentally oppressed. You're not knowing who your power is, your nationality. That's not living. It's not living. But to actually know who your power is, to know what's going to happen, the deliverance from your power, that's living. All right, that's living, man. Because we was actually dead at one particular time. We're living, you know. I know this is a sincere question, you know. I understand that, you know.
Hey,
you had something real fast for him? I think I know you're doing that.
Yeah, John 3:30, and basically says to die is the game, man. All right, but John 3:30 said we must decrease and he must increase, man. So in order to die over here is the only way to live, and that's not to physically die. All right, to continue living, you must die in the world or put off the flesh, meaning what? Mortify the members of your body. So yes, you must die here in order to start living, to have a shot at eternal life. You got it out.
Yeah, you got to die, be in the world for the ways and the traditions of men that you once carried. You got to die. That shit has to die in order for you to live with the Lord. You got to be renewed. You got to become a new creature. All right, renewed in the Lord, man. All right. But give me to get back on topic, give me that 39 again and get that word perdition.
God, this is Hebrews 10:39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
Yeah, man.
And that word.
Then this is saving of the soul. We're actually going to his question too. This is saving of the soul. You're being renewed. You're actually living again. The Lord we went into this earlier, how the Lord actually putting the breath of life in us again. We're actually living. We know our power. We know the things that he's going to do. We know about the chariots. We know about the kingdom of heaven. At first, we was dead. We didn't know nothing about none of that. All we knew was BET, all right, McDonald's, and bullshitting and wickedness, man.
Ecclesiastes 5 tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that perdition out.
Guys, Strong's G 684 Apolia, and it reads ruin or loss, physical, spiritual, or eternal, destruction, destroying, utter destruction, a perishing ruin, destruction.
Yeah, ultimately it's destruction, man. You know? They ain't drawing back into destruction, man. We're actually pushing for life evermore, man. All right, forever and ever. We're not doing this for nothing. We're not out there on the highways and byways preaching the word, screaming on Jake. All right, getting arrested, feet hurting. For nothing, man. I can continue going on, but you get the point. We're not doing this for nothing. This a great reward is behind this, man. All right. The things that you do in the helping of the word of the Lord. All right. Even you sincere sisters, you know, things that you do to help in the helping of the embodiment of the Lord, the body work that the men of the Lord do. You help. There's a reward behind that. I'm gonna get that scripture too. Now that I think about it, you know, one of you brothers can say something about the
Well, just in another precept to help that brother out with is it wrong to want to live and die? Well, basically, to want to live here and through the flesh, you're not getting the spirit. You're not getting that life, which is the spirit of the Most High. All right, so yes, to live over here, to want to continue to live and not die, then you're basically saying that you want to stay and sin, stand and being ignorant, not knowing anything. Because in Ecclesiastes 9:5 it says, "For the living know that they shall die." Now that's actual living that's walking around. That's the who have found the life through the Rakakwadash. They shall die. They know that they have to die on this side in order to receive the Lord. See, they have to sacrifice. It says, "But the dead know not anything." So those who are actually living, they are the dead, and they don't know anything because they just living their life, going about life every day, and they dead, and they don't know nothing, man, because they think that they're alive, though yet they're dead. You got to do out.
Yeah, I found the script I was looking for. You know, for the ones that even the ones that help out with the word, man. This is Matthew 10:42. It says, "And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward." There's a reward coming behind it, even for the helpers of the ministry, man. All right, you men out there, you sincere sisters out there, there's a reward behind that, man. Because ultimately, you know, the prophets, the apostles, those are the little ones. Also, you people that help you out in your daily life, man. The Lord gonna reward them. He might. We always have this thing out here. We say that the Lord might. What do you say? The Lord might take a little pain off of him, man, or something like that.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna kill him as ferocious as he would have. Yeah, I'm easy death.
Yeah, he might kill him a little easy, or the Lord might have a little mercy on him, man, and help him out sometime, you know. It's like if you out somewhere and a Jake come out of nowhere, and you a man in the Lord, you know, you a believer of Yahweh Shai, he comes to help you change your tire on your car. The Lord might have a little mercy on the man, because he gave you a cup of cold water, not physical cold water, but he gave you some type of help, you know. Even a friend in the world, you know, everybody's not a 2/3. All right, everybody's on a 2/3, so you have, nobody has a memo of a 2/3. We just go off the acts and the shit that Jake does, but ultimately it's about the ones that help out a man in the Lord, man. Like I said, there's no memo, it's nothing like that. But, we have people that are actually like what we call friends of the prophets, man. People that have your what's the word?
Interest, your best interest.
Yeah, have your best interest. They never wronged you. All right. Even people that you don't know, that you come in contact with, the Lord might look out for them, man. But go ahead, But that was it.
Okay.
That was it, huh? That was it, out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got nothing.
Yeah, so with that, we hope that was very edifying. Right, until next time, we're gonna give all praises, glory, and infinite honor to Yahweh, Bashim double honor to the elders, apostles, and pleasing blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And also, before we get out of here, man, please subscribe to our next little page, Jim in the Saints Street. We don't know how long this one's gonna last. We're on our last leg, but we got like one more strike, and this page will be done, man. So, all you brothers and sisters, subscribe. Until next time, shalom.
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 Bye, Shalom.